Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking tonight's RIO'S report. Man, I missed yesterday. I thought I uploaded it, and it didn't go. Something was wrong with it. Alright, got a lot to tell you. Women's NXT champion Paige turns 21 years old today. And the cover is on internet of Goldberg's Ultimate Collection, which comes out in October, and it's a totally different look for WWE stuff. And Beth Phoenix noted on Twitter that she's weeks away from taking a law school admission test, Kaplan University. Tamina Snuka, she denied she about ever dating Darren Young in the past. Darren also said they didn't date either. They said that we're just good friends, she's like a sister to me, you know, things like that. And Karma will be appearing in an upcoming episode of Lifetime's Double Diva. It's a reality show that I didn't know what was going on. That was on. Focuses on two lingerie shop owners in Georgia, and she says, "Thank you everyone at Live Ray, whatever that is, and the cast and crew of Double Divas for helping me find undergear that'll keep my puppies in check." Says, "I'll keep you all posted on the air date of my TV appearance, but Double Diva TV on Lifetime." Says, "It cracked me up." Don't know anything about it. As noted before, Brooke Hogan, she's been released from TNA, and a story going around that Hogan was released, Brooke, by the way, on Tuesday or Wednesday of last week, I guess, and the reason is she was fired for continuing cost cutting. And Brooks could pop up, you know, from time to time on there, get paid per, view. Lex Luger, he was interviewed by Dean Puckering and Chris Dutton of Wrestling Mania, thewrestlingmania.com. And kind of some of the things he was asked, he said he was asked about winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10. He said, "Contrary to what people believe, I was never told I was going to win, be given any kind of a title. The only discussion me and Vince had was what to do with Lex Luger's character in future if he did decide to put a title on me. But no, I was never told I was going to be WWF champion at that point." And appearing on the first Nitro, he says, "On reflection, it was a pretty bad move for me." He said, "Me and Vince had a verbal agreement. I worked for him for 6 months without any kind of a contract, as my contract had expired. So my mistake came when WCW signed me. I didn't get to give the conversation with Vince to tell him that I'd be leaving, but that was 100% my fault." And according to sources backstage at WWE, there were many changes to SummerSlam script hours leading up to the show in an effort to prevent leaks from Reddit.com. And other news sites. Only select a few WWE staffers knew what the main event and the finish was going to be. Alright, they got a Raw footage, not on Raw, but just footage from somewhere where Daniel Bryan was standing at the top of the ring ramp and everybody was chanting bullshit. Anyway, WWE NXT tout account posted the video of Paul Heyman teasing that his next recruit may be a Paul Heyman girl instead of a male wrestler, leading fans to speculate that he may be recruiting women's champion Paige. Heyman wouldn't confirm it or anything. Alright, WWE DVD News reports that former WWE announcer Matt Striker is going to be still hosting Best of WWE Madison Square Garden because it was done before he was let go. Word going around SummerSlam is they're still looking for elbow surgery on John Cena, which we already know was happening there. And there was confirmed reports that there's heat on Ric Flair for having misbehaved at the WWE 2K14 event on Saturday night. Feeling is that Flair kind of hijacked the event, which he most likely does. And word going around that the game people weren't bothered by it, but WWE officials were kind of upset at it. And Flair was close to signing a public relations contract with WWE on Saturday night, but kind of put the deal in jeopardy, so at least for the time being. And he was supposed to make an appearance at SummerSlam also, but that was nixed. Alright, wrestlers backstage at SummerSlam gave Punk and Brock Lesnar a standing ovation. Primo and Epico, by the way, is going to be a Matador tag team. No word whether Rosa Mendez is going to be coming out with them or not. And let's see. What else have I got? Natalya got emotional when she and cried after her match because she felt like she did it for her dad, her grandfather, and her uncles, Brett and Owen, about winning the title. All right. Big Show felt the way Daniel Bryan, the way he lost, he kind of felt that way at the WWE title was garbage. And Show teased that he wanted to knock out Triple H. Don't do that. All right. Let me get on down here to the bottom. I got so much crap on here. Several fans sent word that the fireman at ringside for SummerSlam's Ring of Fire match was an independent wrestler, Scorpio Sky, who previously appeared in Kane's anger management skit as Harold. Let you know a little inside stuff. And WWE has released a new One More Match t-shirt for Christian. Might as well keep it on him all the time. What else have I got? Brie Bella tweeted about her boyfriend Daniel Bryan getting robbed of the WWE title. She said, I can't believe what happened. Got robbed. Should be champ. Alright. AJ Lee, she's the first diva to pass 1 million on Twitter followers. Cody Rhodes tweeted about having his mustache shaved off last night at SummerSlam. I hope I carried the stash well privileged, he said. Said it's not gone either. It's just retired like the mask, which is under the ring. Lillian Garcia turns 47 years old, and it's a good-looking 47 too. All right. Oh, they had 17,739 fans at the Staples Center, a legitimate sellout. And according to PWI Insider, Sin Cara broke fingers on his right hand at last night's Raw. It wasn't I thought it was really a work, but it all went down when he tried to dive outside the ring onto Del Rio. He connected with the dive, but immediately called for the referee. His silver fingers were obviously like out of place. And if he broke his metacarpal, that would require surgery and would have to go through grueling physical rehab. Mr. Beldig, I know you've been wondering about that. He was at ringside sitting there at last night's Raw in Anaheim. All right, Big Show confirmed on last night's Raw he and Mark Henry is going to be challenging Rollins and Reigns for the WWE title. And taped also last night, Christian taking on Big E, JTG taking on Kofi Kingston. And CENA announced on Raw that he tore his tricep and will be off having surgery. CENA noted that he'll be out of action maybe 4 to 6 months, which elbow real big. Friday's SmackDown score was about 1.83 cable rating, down from the previous week. AJ Lee commented on reaching 1 million. She says, if there's any lesson I want to leave my female fans, it's this. I have over 1 million followers without even posting one damn selfie. Seriously, he said, thank you everyone, over 1 million. Pretty darn cool. Tickets for Hell in a Cell, by the way, goes on sale Friday, rather Saturday, 10 a.m. And it's taking place Sunday, October 27th, American Airlines Center, down in Miami. And people in all parts of the country had problems, I guess, ordering SummerSlam pay-per-view last night on different platforms. WWE has recently released talent Dante Dash. And Dash has been with the company since 2011. In an update, this is kind of interesting. In an update to an earlier story about 2 men attacking Del Rio near WWE's hotel over the weekend, did you notice Boy, Del Rio just didn't look good last night. Ooh. Anyway, the reports the incident happened at an Irish pub near WWE's hotel. Anyway, Del Rio reportedly got into a verbal argument with someone, and that person hit Del Rio with his friends jumping in. This led to Drew McIntyre stepping in to help Del Rio. An incident actually happened on Saturday night, and Del Rio returned to WWE hotel earlier Sunday morning and was sporting 2 black eyes and trying to hide his face from everyone in the lobby. Drew ended up with two knots on the side of his head. I never heard what the aggressors got. I like to heard that. Anyway, The Rock, that was all. The Rock congratulated Randy Orton for winning SummerSlam. He said, congrats to the WWE family. Hell of a SummerSlam. Boys and girls worked their asses off. Congrats to Randy Orton, champion Viper. Percy Watson, by the way, as well as ring announcer, I was telling you, celebrated a birthday. Percy is 32. And the wrestling world lost three personalities on this date. First, in 1975, two-time World Heavyweight Champion Golden Greek Jimmy Landos died at 78. Secondly, 2010, famed manager Sandar Akbar lost his battle with cancer at the age of 75. He began his active wrestling career back in '63. And finally, in 2010, Georgia legend Nightmare Ted Allen died at 54 years old. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I'll probably get on here tomorrow. I don't want to be so long-winded. Thanks. I gotta go.